Shalom, it's your brother Yonathan. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. All right, may the blessing of election be upon your house. Today, I'm going to answer a question of a brother who says he's new in the truth, new in the faith. And this is a reoccurring question. It seems that we often answer, it seems annually that we answer this question, man. The brother said, basically, I have a girlfriend. And I was wondering, which we know there's no such thing as a girlfriend in the, in the scriptures, in our culture. There was no such thing as dating, back in our, a man would be betrothed, a woman would be betrothed to a man, vice versa. And, the consummation of that, them becoming the one flesh, was the sealing of the deal. The father would have the tokens of virginity, just in case any false claims were made later. He could say, hey, I have the tokens of this woman's virginity. She was a virgin when they consummated. But he says, basically, I have a girlfriend, and I was wondering if it was wrong now, I'm in the truth, and if I should cut it off, which, why did that thought even come to mind? Are you saying that because she's not in the truth? And I'll give you some advice, brother. Most brothers that's in this truth, that's been in this thing a while, they will advise against having a woman that's so-called in the truth, because none of them are really in the truth. Now, the shoe fits weird. To those women that are sincere in this thing, the Lord will pair you up with brothers when the time sees fit. But, these women majority of these women that claim to be in the truth, man, they're not worth the trouble. If you've been around a brother who's had those experiences, they'll tell you that same thing. Now, there's special cases, obviously, but majority of the time, man, they either been with another brother that was in the truth, it didn't work out with them, so they want to, hop on the cock carousel and come to you like they pure. They've been brought up under different doctrines. They still kind of got that unsubmissive spirit. They're chameleons. When I say chameleons, man, they try to come off feminine, but they're still in that masculine, mindset if things aren't going their way. But if she's not in the truth, that doesn't matter. If she's pleased to dwell with you, like we're about to read here in 1 Corinthians, and she's not, how do I say this? If she's not hindering your growth or your time that you're giving to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, if she doesn't hinder that, and she's pleased to dwell with you, continue as you were, man. Just continue to grow in the faith and the spirit, and you don't got to try to force her to do particular things. If you're fervent and you're doing the right things, man, the Lord will either have her remove herself, or she'll start to come along, or she'll, at least try to adhere to certain things that that you're not down with. She'll oh, we don't eat these things. I know my man doesn't do this, and she'll abstain from it. So this is 1 Corinthians 7:12. It says, but to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If any brother hath a wife that believeth not, right? Because the following question he asked me, he says, what does that mean by wife, brother? He says, so does the passage mean if she's happy to be with me, she can stay? Which is the simple answer is yes. If she's not hindering your walk towards the Lord, then yes. 1 Corinthians 7:12, again from the top. But to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If any brother hath a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. And I sent that to the brother. It's pretty simple, but this is a common question Jake wants to ask, because they in the truth now. They he's like, oh, I'm just about to start clean. I'm about to switch it all up, and Jake will go and start cutting off. Now your circle gets smaller when you come in the truth. Jake will start burning bridges unnecessarily. Just become that new creature. Just walk differently. You don't gotta make it a big scene that you're an Israelite now and that you're walking after the ways of the Lord. Just do it. You know? Just give your time to the Lord, which might cause you, to lose out on particular relationships because you're not going to want to be around certain people. But you don't go out your way just to fling the truth on everybody around you, because there's a certain arena in which we're supposed to give people the truth. The chief places of concourse, the highways and byways. Now, if somebody asks you, you can give them a little bit here and there, but you got to be wise. And I'm a prime example myself. I played college ball at the University of Pittsburgh. We were on TV twice a week. There's no NBA team in Pittsburgh, so the college team is pretty much the NBA team. 14,000 fans. Now I couldn't avoid being sought out. I'm in the middle of downtown. People would recognize me, but I did discuss the truth when I first came in with people I shouldn't have discussed it with, and it brought unnecessary strife upon myself. Right? So, I would advise, you don't got to fling and tell this thing to everybody. Find your nearest camp. All right? Go learn. Go study. If the Lord sees fit, over after a portion of time being on the other side, you'll be brought over, and that's when you'll bring out the word. Make your lessons. You got a YouTube page, make your lessons. Do it that way. But you got to remember, what a lot of Jake doesn't understand is that we're behind enemy lines. It's about to come a time to where there are going to be rewards for giving up men that are aligned with the Lord, that are aligned with us. People are going to be willing to give up men to receive food or rations or whatever. We're behind enemy lines, so in the world you're supposed to be what? You're supposed to be Clark Kent. And we're in the arena in which the Lord gave us to bring out the word, which is the chief places of concourse, the highways and byways, right? And of course the unicorn, which is the internet. Then you could really deep dive, or if somebody asks you, if the Spirit's on you, to deal with them. But often the time when Jake first comes to this truth, we unnecessarily talk to everybody, people that aren't gonna get it. What you gotta understand is you're not gonna make anyone get it. The Lord has to choose a person to get it. But a lot of times when you first get this word, you think if you share it and you try to make it as plain as possible, then somebody will convert. Hell no. Because it's not an intellectual thing. It's not a means of which, this person seems, intelligent. They'll comprehend these concepts. It's not that. We have people that are outright scholars. Really bright people come up and they don't get these simple concepts that the Lord has, because the Lord has to open someone's mind to get it, to understand it. It's not of our own will, of our own choice, you see. Like it says in John, I'll just get it real quick. This is John 15:16. It says, ye have not chosen me, this is written in red, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go forth and bring forth. The Lord has to choose you. So you're not gonna make anyone get it, you see. But the arena in which we cast that net, we cast that spiritual net, is the highways and byways, okay? And of course the unicorn. So you don't gotta go out your way in the barbershop, if you in school, at class, you don't gotta do that. You got to have some discretion and some self-control and some restraint. There's a time and place for everything. All right, but as far as your girlfriend, man, if she's pleased to dwell with you and she's not hindering your walk towards Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, hey, man, let her ride. So with that being said, I'm going to give all praises once more to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. All right, may the blessing of election be upon your house.